Welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry you guys haven't seen a video from me in the past week. It's because I've been quite sick, and not only did I sound like a dying seal, but I just didn't have the energy to be able to sit like this and film a video. Ever since I posted my last haul video, some of you have asked for a lot of comparisons, and I really wanted to stick to doing only comparisons this week. So comparison week it is. We're gonna kick off this week by comparing the Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Waterproof Pencil to the Nykaa Glamoreyes Pencil. So if you guys want to see which one I like better, let's get started. If you guys haven't seen the video I made on these Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencils, I will link the entire review and swatch video right here. But today I'm going to compare two products that are so similar in nature, however I do have a favorite. First things first, this one is by Maybelline and this one is by Nykaa's own beauty brand. You can find both on Nykaa's website. Price wise, the Maybelline one costs 499 rupees per pencil and this one is 450. However, you can find the Maybelline one on discount, whereas I have never seen Nykaa's own beauty products on discount. For shade selection, the Maybelline one comes in around 9 different shades. You can also find it in a black, and the Nykaa one started only as a black shade, but now they have added 5 more colors to the range. All these colors range only in the blue and green tones. Like I said, I already own the Maybelline one, so I wanted to buy something that would compare to it, and that's why I bought this one. So I went with the 2 shades that look the most similar to me. So the 2 shades we're comparing today is Glossy Emerald by Maybelline and Jade Jinx by Nykaa. First things first, we're going to talk about the packaging of both these products. Both of them come in very different packaging. This one comes in like a cardboard box. You guys have seen its standard Nykaa packaging, and this one comes in the standard Maybelline Kajal style packaging. Now, I don't care about that outer packaging as much. However, I do care about the packaging of the actual pencil. I have spoken about the Maybelline packaging before on my channel. I like that it comes in the entire color of the shade that we're getting, because that makes it really simple to pick out from your collection when you want to wear. I also really like the bold text on it in this silver foil kind of feel. However, the one thing I hate about this Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Waterproof Pencil, which is by the way a mouthful, is that it has this annoying plastic cap that never stays on the pencil. I have about 5 to 6 different shades and I've lost at least 4 of the caps because they fall off and I just can't find them anywhere. Just wish it came with a more sturdy cap, or maybe like something that would just stick on better, even if it was just the plastic transparent one. This is also pencil form and not a twist up tube. The Maybelline pencil has very glossy packaging. You can even see some micro shimmers inside of it. Now for the Nykaa Glamoreyes packaging, I absolutely love how long this pencil looks because of the cap and the black at the end. It's so matte, it feels so smooth to touch. It also has a similar texture, however it isn't the glossy finish, it's just matte. Once again, it has the same silver font that you see on the Maybelline one, and it's also quite dramatic on this one. What I love about this one is the same thing I hate about the Maybelline, is that this one has a great cap. It screws on super nicely. It's nice matte black. It doesn't look cheap, and I really like how it fits on. This is also in pencil form and not twist up. Next, we're just going to talk about the formula and the texture of these. First things first, I'm just going to swatch both of these for you guys. Like you can see, the one on top is the Maybelline one, while the one on the bottom is the Nykaa one. These are both 2 swipes back and forth. If we talk about formula and texture, both of these are absolutely beautiful. They are so creamy, they glide on so smoothly. In just 1 or 2 swipes, you get enough to just go on for the rest of the day. The texture on both of these is extremely smooth. It glides on super well. It doesn't irritate my eyes as much as other pencils with a little bit of shimmer would. A lot of pencils irritate my eyes or feel a little heavier, especially when I wear them on my lower lash line. So that's what happens when I compare both of these. Now, when I just reviewed the Maybelline one, I felt like, oh wow, it's super cool. It feels really lightweight. It doesn't feel so heavy on my eyes. But then when I compared it to the Nykaa one felt even lighter. It felt like I was literally wearing nothing on my eyes, which is something someone like me would give a lot of preference to, because if I'm wearing something for a longer period of time, I don't want it to weigh on me after a while. So I had one complaint with the Maybelline one with regards to texture, is I couldn't draw a very thin, nice, sharp line. However, I can do that with the Nykaa one. So I'm just going to show you guys right here. This is the line that I can draw with the Nykaa one. It's barely visible on camera. Both of these being sharpened equally, if I try to draw the same line with the Maybelline one, I cannot make it so thin. Why I'm laying so much importance on this is because of the texture. If I want to apply it to my top lash line, or if I really want to say wing it out or go really thin in the inner corners, I cannot do that with the Maybelline one. However, the Nykaa one works perfectly for something like that. So just to test if they are smudge proof and waterproof, first I'm going to swipe my finger and next I'm going to go in with a wet wipe. So first things first, let's see if it's smudge proof. Okay, so clearly none of these are budging as much as pressure I put on both. So that does indicate good results. You can see a little bit of shimmer on my finger. However, nothing has smudged from the back of my hand. Things like this really impress me in gel pencils because a gel formula, as long lasting as it is, sometimes in pencil form it can smudge a lot. Now let's go in with a wet wipe and try. Okay, so I just went straight down and then on both. Now you can see the Maybelline one, after the same amount of swipes, the Maybelline one has smudged way more than the Nykaa one, which is something that I wasn't too sure of what was going to happen, because when I tested the Maybelline ones, they really lasted. However, now you can see that the Nykaa ones last even longer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to test how easy it is to remove these with a makeup wipe. If you're going to wear this on your lower lash line, this might take a little bit of effort to remove if you're only going to use a makeup wipe. So I suggest with both the products you use a cleanser or some sort of oil to kind of remove it, but don't get it into your eyes. I tried both the Maybelline and the Nykaa pencils in the humidity just to test how long they would last on me, and longevity wise this one lasted about 6 to 7 hours, which is great for any pencil because pencils do tend to rub off, especially on my lids because they are oily. However, the Nykaa one lasted a little longer than the Maybelline one did, and it even helped get that really sharp edge wing. However, when it did start smudging, it did not smudge as evenly as the Maybelline one. First, my wing and the inner corners, which were slightly lighter, slightly thinner, they started smudging first. So I'm going to assume that this one evenly starts fading off, while this one will start fading off in certain parts first. I'm just going to let you guys see how both work on my eyes. For my final thoughts, both pencils are really smooth. They glide on very easily. The pigmentation on both of these is absolutely outstanding. I am so impressed by how pigmented these pencils are. You just do not need more than 1 or 2 swipes, especially on your eyes. However, I did find that the Maybelline one was slightly more pigmented than the Nykaa one, but that's also because the Nykaa one is a little bit more matte looking. If you're someone who likes a more matte finish, then the Nykaa one is for you. I still feel like 450 to 500 rupees is slightly expensive for these pencils, so if they were around the range of 350-400, I would have been okay with both the prices, but I am quite disappointed with how highly priced both of these are. Having said that, MRP wise this is 50 rupees less, so I'm gonna give the price to the Nykaa one. Both of these passed the smudge and waterproof test extremely efficiently. However, like you guys did see, the Nykaa one did a better job. Maybelline one fades more evenly than the Nykaa one, so if you're wearing it for a longer period of time, even though the Nykaa one will stay on your eyes for longer, it may start fading in certain places before the others. Both of these claim that they last for super long. However, both of them don't really last that long. The Nykaa one, however, lasts a little longer than the Maybelline one. None of these pencils come with a sharpener, and if I'm paying like 450 to 500, I'd like a sharpener that would sharpen these specific ones really well, because if you try to sharpen these with any other sharpener, I mean not like a pencil sharpener for the ones we write, but even a makeup sharpener, both of them don't sharpen so well and can break the nib because it is super smooth. So whilst I would repurchase both, and I would suggest both to anyone who would like to buy a colored gel pencil, I definitely have a winner, and that is the Nykaa Glamoreyes Pencil. I absolutely love this formula. I would literally buy all shades. However, I hate the shade selection. It is so similar. Each shade looks like the other shade. They're just blues and greens and like teals and turquoise. There's literally nothing else. That's it for today's video. If you guys do enjoy such quick comparison videos, and if you like these products, if you have them, if you want to buy them, then don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, tell me what other things I should try and compare. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, then don't forget to click on the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. That way you receive post notifications every time I post a video and you do not miss any of them. You can also follow me on my social medias at WeMakeupLife on Instagram and Twitter, and at @TinaTengra on Snap. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat. I post tons of things there. Do not forget to come back this weekend for another comparison video to end this comparison week. See you next time. Bye!